Oh, oh, where are you going? Hey, listen, if I'm going to take the time to teach you how to do all this stuff, then you get your butt back out in that garage. And then you smash the subscribe and like button because I'm an awesome guy and I like to give free information. So you should do me a favor. But don't be walking away. We got things to learn today and to fix. So you better go grab your tools and get out in that garage right now. Right now. What are you waiting for? Go. Jeez. What's up, everybody? So me and my girlfriend decided that we're going to take our mini vacation here. We're just doing it for 2 days, but we're putting 350 miles a day on the bike. So Saturday we're doing 350 miles and Sunday we're doing 350 miles for about a 700-mile round trip. We are taking the scooter here. So I spent days prepping this thing. New belt, oil, new brake pads, everything. I mean, I went all the way through the whole system, changed all the fluids, all of it. I am bringing a reserve gas tank with 1 gallon because leaving Florida is a very long stretch. I do have waterproof bags that actually come with these packs, and all of our stuff goes in the waterproof bags. You just unzip it and then pull your pack out. So she'll have her own pack. I'll have mine. She's going to want to definitely be charging her phone while we're traveling. So on the back of one of these packs, I went ahead. I just want to show you guys my touring setup here. I went ahead and gave her her own power brick so that she can plug in while she's sitting on the back. And then, of course, I have my power brick already inside here for my cell phone, which will be in my pocket because that's what's going to be running my Android Auto system with my music and all that while we cruise. I will be running my GoPro on here and my helmet. I do have my cruise control right here, my throttle lock cruise control, and my throttle assist, which is very, very helpful for long trips. Most of the time, though, I have a feeling we're going to have the cruise control locked on. We're going to set it for 65 miles an hour. We're going to take a break every hour or hour and a half. It is a very long ride. It's like 6 hours or 7 hours, something like that. It's up by Pensacola, Florida. We're going to be at Mariana, Florida. But what we're going to go do is take this on its first long tour because that's exactly what it's designed for, and that's what we bought it for, was for touring. So over the last week, I gave it all the maintenance I could possibly do, everything. I even filled up the tires with air, checked all the bearings. I mean, this thing got everything. So we are going to be wearing our full face helmets. Both of them have Bluetooth in them. This thing is completely rigged, ready to rip, roll. We're going to go up to the Florida State Caverns, and we thought it would be fun to take you guys with us on this 700-mile adventure over 2 days. A lot of riding in 2 days. That's definitely a lot of riding, especially on a scooter. So it's probably about 11 to 12 hours in the seat between 2 days. So she's going to be exhausted. I'm going to be exhausted. The crazy part is the next day I have to work at 4 a.m. on Monday. So we're doing all of this in a very short span of time. Tomorrow when I wake up tomorrow at 4 a.m., go do my shift, get off my shift, come straight home, jump on the highway on this thing for 5 or 6 hours, ride all the way up to Pensacola. So this will tell you how comfortable this is because, guys, I'm going to give you my honest opinion of long travels on this thing and a complete touring system. I mean, 700 miles in 2 days. That's a crazy ride. So, yep, this is going to get its full workout. We're going to stretch its legs. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to go check out this cave system up at the top end of Florida at the Florida State Caverns Park. And we already bought our touring tickets. I got my hotel. We're going to take you guys with us on this trip. I hope you enjoy. Let's get kicked off. Obviously, I'll start this vlog again tomorrow. This is the night before. I'm actually getting ready to go to bed because, like I said, I have to be up at 4 a.m. So I've roughly got about 9 hours before I have to be awake again. So I'm about to go in there and crash. I'll see you guys in the morning. It's 4 a.m. I'm out here doing my deliveries, and hopefully I'm done before 8 or 9. Dark out still. But I should be on the road on time, so looking forward to it. My back's probably going to be a little sore from doing my whole morning shift, then immediately jumping on the bike. But hey, we're going to find out how comfortable the bike is after doing a shift. So let's go. Okay, the long trip starts now. Wish us luck. Bye. Alrighty, guys. So we are warming the bike up here before we take off. I have a full tank of gas. I have a gallon of gas on the back as a reserve, which is about 40 to 45 miles of extra fuel in case we run out. I don't know. We'll see.
And I got the GoPro on here, but obviously during warm-up it's going to shake a little bit, so I'm not going to turn this on until we get on the road a little bit. But wish us luck. As you can see, right now on a Saturday, we actually have, this is going to hopefully help us make reasonable time. A trip that would normally take almost 6 hours looks like about 4 hours and 34 minutes, but we're going to take a break every hour and a half or so. So we're going to put in 331 miles to get in the area location, and then like another 15 to get to the hotel. So we're looking at about 350 miles today. So wish us luck. I'm just waiting for the RPM to drop to 1,000. That lets me know that it's warmed up, and then we'll see you guys on the road. So I've chose a rough cruising speed of about 65. Though I could hold 70, we will burn a little bit more gas. That puts us at around 5,000 RPMs at 65 miles an hour. And to be clear, the speedometer on this is 100% accurate. So if it says I'm going 65, I am 1,000% going 65 miles per hour. I tested it on GPS just to make sure, and I ran past the speed trap also just to make sure. And we're good to go. So we're going to hold it at about 5,000 RPMs. That's 65 miles per hour. That's all we need. It's gonna cause a low vibration ride, and we're just gonna have a very enjoyable experience. She just said that she should have worn her jacket, so I'm gonna pull over and let her put her jacket on real quick. We are 10 miles into our trip. She's ready for a jacket, so let's do that. Side of the road shenanigans. Okay, you good? Are you gonna be warm now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's saddle up again. All right. I gotta wait for my Bluetooth to reconnect and this to reconnect to my phone, and all that stuff has to happen again. So I've got the cruise control set. It's gonna bounce up and down in speed a little bit, especially as we get dragged around by the highway, but keep getting pulled around by truckers. I might have it set a little too high because it's rolling at 70. I could probably take it down from that. I think I inched it up a little too high, so we're running like 6,500 RPMs, but whatever. I'll leave it there for now because we got some hills coming up, and I'll just let it ride at 70 for a minute. It'll be all right. As you can see, it really locks in the throttle, which is good because Florida's a lot of straightaways, but we got some hills coming up, so I'll just leave it at 70 for now. And I'm down 2 bars of gas. We've gone 53 miles, so 2 up riding plus myself at around 65 most of the time, like 3/4 of the time 65. It's very windy today too. Plus we have the side packs on this thing, and so we got a fair amount of weight on this right now. So when I get down to about 3 bars, I'll probably stop and fuel up. This is also the reason why I bought the extra gallon as well. So we'll see. So here's one of the hills. Like I said, that's why it's kind of nice to be able to lock the throttle a little bit in advance, because you can see it's decreasing speed now a little bit. So, but it's nice to be able to just lock the throttle and roll out, because here we go, back to flat again. Florida's very flat. Oh look, we got some troopers. That's fun. Say hi to the boys. I'll blow past them at 70. Hi boys. Couple of stadies. So anyways, yep, we're 54 miles in. We have not stopped for our first break yet. We have 118 miles till we get off on 10 West, and we have 3 hours and 47 minutes left of our trip. So I'm gonna roll a little bit longer here before we stop and take our first break and stretch our back a little bit. I'll probably go to about 70 miles and then we'll stop and take a break. So that'll give her a chance to take a breather, me to take a breather. It might just be on the side of the road. If not, I might be able to find somewhere to pull off. But we will need fuel soon, so I'm probably just gonna stop and top off the tank before we start the next portion of the trip. I'm trying to stop at least once every hour, hour and a half. That way we're not killing ourselves, you know. So, all right, I'll see you in a bit. Update, everything's working smooth ride so far. Cruise control's working good, GPS is working good. She's having an enjoyable ride. The shocks have bottomed out twice on some big bumps, so I'm definitely gonna have to get home and adjust the rear shocks. We're gonna have to crank those up and make them a little stiffer on the rear, so it's good to know. I'm trying to avoid any big bumps because, like I said, we've bottomed out twice now with all the extra weight in here, because I have tools and I have everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to adjust the shocks when I get back to the house. So here you guys' update. We're still cruising at 65. I'm not on cruise control right now because it's very hilly. And I gotta say, this is doing spectacular on the hills. Just give it a little bit of throttle, it goes up there, 2-up riding. I'm down another bar of gas, so we're averaging about 40 miles to the gallon right now, which isn't too bad. We stopped at 65 miles into the trip. I'm sorry, 66 miles into the trip, and we were down 1.5 gallons. So we're actually making reasonable gas mileage considering all the weight that we have on this. A cruising speed of 65 on average, and a bunch of tools under the seat, plus my computer, my girlfriend, both of our full-size helmets, yeah, both of our 2 days worth of clothes a piece. I mean, there's a lot of weight in the scooter right now, so we're actually averaging fairly good gas mileage considering how much stuff is on the scooter. I would like to talk about the seat comfortability. My butt is very, very comfortable. This seat is incredible. It is incredible. We're doing about every 65 miles we stop, because if I'm traveling obviously 65 miles an hour, I'm going to go 65 miles in 1 hour. So we go 65 miles, I reset my tripometer. If we have the opportunity to get gas, we do. If we don't, then we keep riding until we have a point to stop to get gas. Everything seems to be functioning well, so I can slow down now. We're out of the hills. I'm going to get back down to 65, which is, like I said, 5,000 cruising speed. No issues. Very smooth. There is some serious wind buffeting from the semi-trucks, and it is a very windy day today. When we get not in these trees and stuff, man, we get hit with these side breezes that are crazy. Very, very pushy today. We're getting probably 23 to 25 mile an hour gusts from the side, and you definitely feel that when you get hit by the gusts. So, but other than that, very good cruising. So we're coming up on our second set of 65 miles. We have 2 hours and 59 minutes left on our journey, so we're making good time. We're just kind of creeping along and enjoying ourselves. We can't check into our hotel until 4, and our arrival time is 1:30. So yeah, we're probably going to get there, explore a little bit, maybe grab something to eat, you know, because it's obviously going to be a little past lunchtime at that point. So, but everything's going smooth. No issues so far. Belt seems smooth, engine's smooth, operating temperature's normal. It seems to be fine with cruising at actually 70, but I'm just going to keep it around 65. There's no point in taking a chance. So other than that, though, very, very smooth ride. My butt is extremely comfortable. As long as you give yourself a break in between, you know, 65, 70 miles, take a break, lay down, stretch your back out a little bit, it seems to be fine. So yeah, we're having fun. We're at 46 miles since we left our last stop, so at 65, 70 miles we're going to stop again. Like I said, I'm down on 1 bar of gas now, so, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. We're getting out of flat Florida and into hilly stuff. As you can see, we go up, then we go down. My super view probably makes these hills look very small, but they're actually fairly reasonable sized hills. So we're definitely getting a bit more hilly, which lets me know that we're getting outside of Florida. We're getting closer to the edge of Florida. So, but no, good cruising. We're doing great. So I've got my power bank in here, 1 cord running to my phone, which is just constantly keeping it charged, and we're good to go. So yep, no complaints. So far so good. Everything seems to be working well. So I'm happy, she's happy, she's back there listening to music. As long as I have my Bluetooth on in my helmet, I can definitely hear myself while I'm cruising, and I can hear the music very well. So no complaints. As long as I can hear my music while I'm cruising, we're good to go. And my directions, which is coming through my headset, we're good. So, all right, that was my update. We'll see you again in a little bit. It's getting a bit treacherous out here now. Now we're getting into some very hilly, mountainy stuff. I'm not used to this. These hills and mountains just keep getting bigger and bigger, and we got to keep crawling up these things. Keep pushing it up to 70 up the hills, then letting off back to 65. But yeah, there's some huge ravines and crevices, and yeah, I definitely can tell that we're getting out of Florida now here. Chattahoochee. Yeah, look at this. Gorgeous. Look at this drop off into all that woods. Oh man, that is just such a fantastic view. That's crazy. Crazy. I can slow down again. Punching it up these hills. Wow. I feel like I'm entering Tennessee. That's kind of what it feels like. Feels like we're entering Tennessee, even though it's Florida still. Beautiful out there. Just gorgeous. Crazy. Crazy. So yeah, we're out here, and this is a podunk ass town. There ain't shit out here. They sell tractors and country food. That's what they sell here. Biscuits and gravy, man. Holy cow, there is nothing out here. The water looks nice though. That's cool. Ah, good, a gas station, just what we need. Yeah, this is like hick countryville. This is crazy. Crazy. This is how you know you're in a podunk ass little town. They only have regular and diesel. They don't even have any of the higher octanes. We're in Countryville. Right. Well, we just got to the Mariana, and she decided Ruby Tuesday. Hi, beautiful. Hi. And so we got food. I'm gonna eat all this and then see how I feel. I haven't eaten like anything today, so let's go. Carbs and salad, and fiber. That's what she really wanted. She wanted the Impossible Burger. Look at her face. That's what she wanted.
Oh, you're gonna get my butt in the picture. Thank you.
I'm getting your butt. You like your butt? I like your butt. Butt is good. We made it. We're at the hotel. Hi, hotel. Ah. So tomorrow, cave spelunking. I do have a weird noise coming from the CVT right now, which I'm assuming is the belt that I put on there, because I put a Chinese one on there. I'm hoping it's not the clutch plates. It should get us home. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. But it is making a groaning sound.
It's not, we're calling you.
Yeah. It is making a groaning sound, and I've heard this before on scooters, and it can really be a barrage of different things. It could be worn out clutch plates. It could be the CVT variator getting a little bit hot. It could be a lot of different things, to be honest with you. It could be a glazed clutch. I'm not going to know any of that till I get home, so we're just going to ride it. We're just going to take it easy on it again. I mean, highway speed's not a big deal because it stays engaged the whole time, but stop and go stuff, that'll crush it. It won't like that at all. But I think we'll be fine. We should be able to get home. So we're going to go do the caves in the morning, and then we'll drive it all the way back, and then we'll figure out what's going on with it. First major trip it's had. We expected there was going to be I expected there was going to be a little issue at some point. It happened, what?
As we pulled in.
As we pulled in, basically, to the hotel, like, to the gas station, and then the hotel, I started hearing it when I went to take off, and I went, oh, no, groaning. Groaning could be anything. It could just be the cheap belt. It might not like the cheap belt at all that I put on there. It was like a $50 belt. I may make the investment in a better belt. But overall, the belt feels smooth. It's just making a groaning sound now. And it could just be because we did 6 hours on the clutch. You know, so it could just be the long ride got it a little bit hot and it was kind of complaining. I won't know until tomorrow, so we'll test that out. I have a feeling it's the belt, though. I don't think it likes the belt. I mean, I think it does and it doesn't. I think the belt's slightly slipping a little bit. I bet it's just crap material that the belt was built with, so as opposed to an actual, you know, Honda belt.
We don't know what. I ordered it from what, AliExpress? So it's an AliExpress belt. It was a $50 AliExpress belt. So figured we'd give it a shot. It was better than the one that was on there that was slapping around and getting ready to break. So this one's still smooth. As long as it stays smooth, I'll be good with that. So I'll address it when we get home. Right now, it made it all the way here. No engine problems, no craziness. It ran great. It's just the CVT is making a little groaning sound, so we'll address that when I get home. But splonking, we're at the hotel. We made it 350 miles, and we're gonna make the same trip tomorrow. Even with the groaning CVT, we're gonna do that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Yeah?
Go to the caves, get some lunch, and head out.
And then head home. Yep. And then wake up for a 4 a.m. shift, do that shift, then get home and rip the CVT apart and see what's going on inside there. So, yay!